Hello all, welcome to Coordinate Destination, day 20 here. So we having a topic today that is called partnership. So that is also one of the sub-application topic of the ratio and proportion we have deal in the last class. You see guys, the application of the ratio and proportion, it is keep on going in the way. It will keep on increasing on the moment. See, for last past 4-5 classes, we are keep on seeing the application of the ratio and proportion only, guys. Then you must have to understand that the particular topic of ratio and proportion is how much important here in the place. So the sub application of the ratio and proportion, you're not at all going to learn a single amount of formula. But the same methodology what you applied in the previous one is going to apply here in the place. Coming to the partnership, how we can able to differ. So it is mostly the common application only, but the point is that you might use some basic formula with respect to the profit and loss as it is involved in some terms of the business. Partnership, the name even we can able to recognize that the partnership stands with the a business only here. Okay, so the probably will deal it out this one. Okay, so going to this one, guys, we having the four types here. Okay, so four sub applications, sub topics of the partnership you must have to know. Okay, so finding the share of anyone in the partnership. There is a four people is in there. Inside the four people, they are investing the total amount of this much. And after that, so what is this? So what is a partner? What is the amount he will get other than one person? That thing we can able to find out. The next one we can able to call it as the share of the profit. Okay, the one share, okay, sharing of the how much percentage the profit which comes here, it will definitely go with the profit and loss formula only. Okay, and that you need to deal with the selling price and cost price, and sometimes the profit formula and the cost price formula that you need to apply. And you want to find out sometimes the principal capital. If the four peoples are investing this percentage, and he A is investing this percentage, and B is investing that percentage, means what is the initial total capital was invested for achieving this one. Okay, that's a thing of the question we're going to see in the third category. And fourth one we can able to call it as a proportional. Proportional means there is a two different ratio will be there. So they have mixed and give it to you, and they will ask you what is the proportional value of this particular partnership amount we have to say. So as like I said, guys, you see this one, we having a little amount of formula here that is with respect to the profit or loss. Okay. So share of each partner is equal to, you see this one, share of each partner is equal to the partner's capital by total capital times of profit and loss. Only this basic formula you have to use it. But going to the question, guys, you don't think that, sir, are you applying the formula here? Like the way you will ask the question. Okay, the same like there, you just want to see how we're going to manipulate the process of the question, which we going to deal in the next process here. Okay, so the P invest. Okay, the first question. Okay, this is called the type 3 here. Okay, so that is, I mean, type 3 directly going here. So the P invest rupees 3,500 in the business. After the fifth month, a Q joins with some investment. So the profit of Q is 50% more than the profit of P. So find the investment of the Q. Okay, so guys, you having the two people only here. Okay, one is called P and another one is called Q. Okay, so the statement they have given here in this one, it is looking a little bit confusing. Okay, but if you read out twice, thrice, you can able to understand the question clearly and you can able to solve this one. Okay, so there is a two people is here. Okay, they are asking the investment of Q. I have already told you wherever the question they are asking, you need to start from their X. Okay, for example, the investment of Q, we can able to call it as that is X value. I don't know what it is, but it is mentioned here. Okay, so P invest 3,500 rupees in the business. After the 5 months, Q joins and with some investment. So the profit of Q is 50% more than the P that we having the profit. Okay, so then you need to have logically one thing that the Q might invest more than the 3,500 rupees. That you must have to understand because he getting 50% more profit than the P they have mentioned here in this one. Okay, so then if you take the profit ratio of the P and Q means, you see this one, this fellow, we having the 1 year. Okay, in the 1 year, okay, so P was investing 3,500. So in the 3,500, we can able to say that we can able to multiply by the 12 months here. But coming to the Q, guys, coming to the Q, he was he was investing some X money, but he was joining after the 5 months only. Means after the 5 months is gone, means what is the remaining month within the year? We can able to call it as a 7 directly. Okay. So once you deal this one, it will give you the value closely to that, like 6,000. So that is 3,500 by, okay, 3,500 by, that is X it will give. Okay. So the probably that we can able to get the value called 6,000. So times of X. If you resolve this one, we can able to get like this a direct value here. But the question is that, so we can able to say that the total amount that particular P getting, that is called P, and the total investment that we can able to call it as Q is equal to X. Now you just want to find out one thing. Okay, this is the total amount, guys. So in the total amount, because the Q P invested 35 rupees 3,500 for 12 months. If you multiply and resolve this one, you will get the value like this. But still, the total amount we can able to say that 6,000. Among the 6,000, that is q value is 150 percentage more than that. Okay, so 150 percentage more than the profit of P. Okay, the profit of P we can able to call it as what? 6,000 rupees. You have found out the profit of the P. Now you just have to find the 150 percentage of the 6,000. If you find it, so this value will give you the closely to the value called 9,000 probably. So the option C is the very correct answer. Okay, I'll tell you the question once again. So the P investing 3,500 in the business. After the 5 months only he is joining. After the 5 months means the P investing for the total year. That is a 12 month. Okay, but coming to the Q, that he was joining after the 5 months only. Okay, 5 months means he was investing the money for only the 7 months probably. Okay, so going to this one, guys. So this, if you resolve this one, so they are saying that the profit of Q is equal to 50 percentage more than the profit of P. So then I just want to say, showcase here, he was multiplying this value. You can get the value called 6,000 rupees. 6,000 is the total profit he getting after the 12 months. So got it, guys? So probably, so profit of the amount with respect to the 150 percentage means you can able to find out the profit of Q as well as. If you resolve this one, there is 150 percentage of the Q, we can able to call it as the, P, we can able to call the value call. So Q value as well as we will find it out. So here in the place 9,000 is a very correct answer in this question. Okay. So in an occupation, second question, guys. In an occupation, P invest half of the Q and Q invest half of R. If the 7,000 rupees is monthly profit is share between them. Okay. So what is the share of R? Okay, guys. First, you see this one. We just want to divide the people first. P, Q, R. We having this kind of the people. So then I told you one thing. Wherever the question asking, you need to start the X from there. Okay. So I'm calling that R is equal to, or the share of R is equal to X. Done. Okay. And the investment, the Q investment, half of the R. Q invest half of the R we have mentioned there. Okay. That is R is equal to, if I'm saying that X, okay, that Q, I can able to say that X by 2. That is R only, R by 2 only, but then R value we have declared as what? X only there, right? So we can able to call it as. And P value, it is saying that it is half of the, it is P inverse half of the Q. So again half means it will go for the X by 4, like what we can able to say here in this one. Now they're asking what is the share of R. Okay, if I'm arranging now, P is to Q is to R, like what if I'm arranging next, I can call the P call what, that is P call X, P call X by 4, and Q call what, X by 2, and R call what, I can able to call it as the, so X over there. Okay. So the probably, guys, if you're taking the LCM, it is definitely going the value called what? It will give you the value called what, guys? 4 only. Okay. So then if you see that it will become a X, so then it will become a 2X and it will become a 4X probably, because we don't have any kind of the denominator. Then you see this one, the R is the proportion of giving the ratio called 4X, 4 times of the X it is giving in this one. Okay. So then now you see this one, if they are monthly profit is 7,000 rupees is share between them. So then total amount is equal to 7,000 rupees. So out of our share is what? That is 4x. So R is equal to 4x. If you totally count it, it will give you that 7x probably. So x and x get cancelled. So 10. Okay, it will give you the 1000 here, and 1000 times the 4, we can able to call the value called what? That is 4000. So option B is the correct answer, guys. So this is how we're going to solve this particular question. Okay, guys. I hope you understand about this one. So now I having the thing question like, so X and Y have started a business. Okay, they are starting the business here. So X invested something like 8,000 rupees and Y invested 10,000 rupees after the 6 months. Okay, after the 6 month, Z is also joined the business with the investment of 6,000 rupees if there is a profit of 9,660 rupees in a 3 year. So what is the share of Z? It is the question. Okay, this is what the question they are asking here in the place. Now we will move it out, guys. Okay, so you having the see this one, the investment ratio of so X, Y, and Z. Okay. So for example, X is invested 8,000 rupees. Okay. 8,000 rupees and Y invested 10,000 rupees. That is the deal they have given. After the 6 months, Z is also joined with the business investment of 6,000 rupees. That was the thing they have given in this one. Okay. If there is a profit of 9,660 rupees in a 3 years, means what is the share of Z? Okay, so that's what the thing. You see this one, X and Y, they have invested for 3 years completely. But Z was joining after the 6 months only. Then you need to take it out. Z is investing only for 2.5 years. Okay, so that I can able to say that is X value is equal to, we can able to call it as 8,000 times of 3 years. Okay, so Y is equal to 10,000 times of 3 years. And Z is equal to what? We can able to call it as 6,000 times of 2.5 years because he was joining after the 6 months only. So that I'm taking it as 2.5. Half of the month he was not came, right? So that I'm taking this one. If I multiply this one, it will give me the value called 24,000. And this value will give you that 30,000. And this value will give me the value called what? 15,000 we will get here in this place. Okay. So once we get it out, this one, you just want to simplify again. So we can able to say that 0, 0, 0, 0, everything cancel. If we cancel that, we can able to say that this is called 8 times 3 is equal to 24. This is called 10 times 3 is equal to 30. And this is called 5 times 3 is equal to what? That is 50. So this is the simplified ratio of the thing which they have got this place. Okay, sir, you're saying that 960 rupees in the 3 year it is coming. So then how we can able to find out the Z here? Because Z is the fellow that he was working for only the 2.5 years, right? So you can take it as a total profit. No need to worry, guys. So then this is called the Z. Okay, that Z profit, we can able to say that 5 by 8 plus 10, 18, 18 plus 5, 23. So times of 9660. Okay, if you cancel this one, guys, it will give you the value closely to the think of 2100. So this is the possible answer here in the place called option B. Okay, so option B is the very correct answer in this question, guys. We'll move to the next one. So X, Y, Z. Okay, you see this one, X, Y, Z. So it takes a field at an annual rent of 41 rupees. Okay, if the X grazes 25 cows in that for 6 months. Okay, the Y graze 40 cows for 8 months. Okay, so 40 cows for 8 months and Z graze says 30 cows for the whole year. So what is the share of Y in the rent? That is the possible question here in this one. Okay, so again, first thing you just want to say again, who are the people? X, Y, Z. Okay, so like what I can able to take this one. Once I take this one, guys, you see this one, X grazing the 25 cows for 6 months. So then 25 so times of 6. And next is called 40 cows for 8 months. Okay. And 30 cows for whole year. That is called 12. Okay. If you see this one, this will give you closely to that 150 it will come now. 150. Okay. I'm writing as 15. It is a 320 it will come. I'm writing as what? That is 32. And this value will give you the 360. I'm writing as 36 directly. Okay. So now guys, this is the exact ratio. So that total rent, they are giving that XY is taking a field and giving an annual rent called, so rupees 415 is the total value. Okay, so if you see this one, the total rent is equal to 41Y here. They are asking the rent of only the Y. Okay, then Y is called this. Okay, that is, so Y is equal to what? The Y share we can able to call like 32 by 15 plus 32 is equal to what, guys? We can able to call it as 47. 47 plus 36, we can able to call it as what? Anyone? That is 83, we can able to call it as here in the place. Okay, 83 we can able to call it here in the place, but probably we having the value called 415. Okay, so 415 is the value. Now 8 times of 83 times of 5, we can able to call it as the, so 415. If you say this one, we will have the value called 32 times of 5 will left. If you combine that, we can able to say that the 160 rupees. So the Y is paying 160 rupees among the total rent they have given in this one. So for here, there is option D is the only correct answer. See guys, you have already solved the 3 questions here in the topic. In the topic, you have followed the procedure, right? So first we need to do what? So the first we need to check how many variables are there, or how many people are there, how many terms are there. That is, we just want to investigate and we want to break down the thing. And once we have break down the thing, we want to simplify the ratio. If you are simplify the ratio here in terms of the period they have given, you are almost solved the question. Correct, guys? Okay. I'll go to the next question. You see this one, A and B started a partnership by investing the 12,000 rupees and 6,000 rupees respectively. After this 8 month, that C with a capital of 15,000 also joined the business. Okay, so after the 2 years, how much C share will be in the profit of 33,600 rupees? So then you can able to take it as the total profit. Everyone, that is the 3 people is right. That is A, B and C. That is total profit. They are saying that that is 33,600 rupees is the thing they have given in this one. Okay, so the probably A ratio they have given in this one. Then how we can able to say this one? The 12,000 rupees they are saying that after the 2 years, then you need to multiply by what? Huh? You need to multiply by, if you say 2 means it is wrong. Sir, you have said the previously in the 2 only, right? In the previously 2 only you have given. Yes, I have given. But you see this one, in this one, we have to clear one thing. Okay. So one thing is that you either you can able to convert in the year, or either you can able to put in the month. Okay. So in the previous one, in the question, you see this one, guys. So we have taken the 3 years here. After the 3 years, what is the profit they have given in this one? But the fellow is joining after the 6 months. You can able to take it as that is 2.5 directly here in this one. But coming to this one, guys, it is mentioned that that is a 8 month here in the place. How we can able to bracket out the 8 months here? That is a difficult. Better you can able to count the thing, everything in the month. It is not the matter that you have to be manipulate the answer with respect to the with respect to the year or not. But you need to, if you're giving the month, you need to give everything in the month. If you're giving the year, everything you need to give the year. Okay, that is a important thing in this particular question here. Okay, so the A was investing what? That is 12,000 rupees. So 12,000 rupees for the 2 years. 2 years means 24 months. Okay. And B is also investing, that is 6,000 rupees, right? So 6,000 times of 24. And C was investing what? 15,000 rupees. But he was investing for the 16 month only. Okay. Because after the 8 month only he was joining, right? So we can able to take only the 16 month. If you calculate this one, guys, 0 get cancelled. You cancel this one. If you cancel this one, guys, we can able to get the value like 12 times of 24 and is to, that is 6 times of 24 here, and is to 15 times of 16 we can able to say here. Okay, if you simplify this one, guys, we can able to get the value called 6 is to 3 is to 5. So the only deal is that you want to simplify here. They're asking the C share. C is this one. Okay, then C share is equal to 5 by, so 5 plus 3 is equal to what? 8. 8 plus 6 is equal to what? We can able to call it as the 14 here in the place. Okay, if you take the 14 here, that is out of what is the total money that we can able to say that that is a 33,600 rupees we can able to say here in the place. Okay, if we resolve this one, guys, that is 14 times of what? 14 times of 2 we can able to say, because 14 times of 3 means it will go for the 42 there. So 14 times of 2 means 28. 28. So remaining we will have 5. So for 56 it will come. That is probably the 2,2400 it will came here in the place. That if you see this one 2,400. So if you solve this one, it will give you the value 2,400 times of 5. We can able to say the answer called what? That is 12,000 rupees is the final answer here in the place. Okay. So the option B is the correct answer here. Okay. So we'll move to the next one, guys. That the thing, I think you clear with the question here. Okay. I'll go with the next one. Okay. So next question, you see, it is a secondary type of category. Okay, so P and Q invest in a business of ratio of 5 is to 13. Q took out of his amount after the 6 month. Okay, Q take the amount. He was took out the amount, but if he shared his profit in the ratio of 25 is to 26, then how long the amount of P was kept for the industry? How much amount he was kept for the industry? Same like guys, what you need to do first? Then first thing is that whatever the question they are asking, you need to call it as something. So you see this one, they are asking how long. How long means it is talking about the time. Okay, that is P invested in the X month. Okay, P invested in the X month. We don't know what it is. So P invested in X months. What is that? We don't know. And did they give about the Q? No. Okay, so P and Q invested in the business in the ratio of the, so Q is to 13. Q took his amount after the 6 months. Then Q investing his money only for the 6 months only. After that, he was taking the money and he left. Okay, so that's what the thing they have given this one. So initially the money they have taken. So the P was taken. The P was taken. That is a P by Q, right? So if you see this one, P is to Q ratio is equal to 5 by 13. So P invested in X months. We don't know. Okay, so I'm calling it as X. And 13 invested in the 6 months probably. And if the amount is taken means he will get the ratio of 25 by 26. Okay, that is, if you see this one, if the 5 goes there, we can able to call it as 5 here. And 13 comes there in the make of the cross multiplication. We can do this like the value. Okay, so that probably 5 times of 5 and think we can able to get this one. If you see this, we having the 6 here. If the 6 is go there, we can able to say that that is a 30 by 2. Probably we can able to say that the X value, we can able to call it as the 15 month. You see guys, we made the one step simple answer and simple step to get the answer in a very quickly guys. So this is how you're going to be explain the particular questions here. Okay. Now you see this one, A and B and C. There is a 3 people is here. Then you can able to call the think of A, B, C. Okay, A and B investing the 50,000 and 60,000 enter into the partnership after some X month, some particular period of month. Okay, that C invest the amount of 7,000 and join them. Okay, sorry, 7,000. Yeah, so 7,000 and join them. Okay, at the end of the year, so before the X month, the B comes out of the partnership. Okay, if they share the profit, the ratio of the partnership is 20 is to 18 is to 21, then what is the value of X? You see this one, they are giving the outcome and they want to find out the how much time A and B was in the partnership and how much time, how much time ABC was in the partnership. That is the deal of the question they have given this one. Okay, so the guys, we can able to take it up that A in any business, we can able to call it a C as investment. You will taking the time called TA, like what we can able to say here, this one, that is profit of A, partnership of A is to profit of B is to partnership of A. We can able to call it as what? What is the formula means? We can able to say simply like this. Okay, the capital. So P is equal to CT. Okay, this is one of the formula we can able to say here in this place. Okay, so that profit is equal to, so capital times, okay, times. Okay, that is how much time he was invested. That you can able to say that CA, TA, CB, TB. Okay, and CC and TC, like what we can able to mention this one. Once you mention this one, they have clearly indicated the profit ratio that is called 20 is to 18 is to 21. So the capital of A is equal to what guys? We can able to call it as what? That is 50,000. 50,000 he was invested. Okay, so for the 12 months or 1 year. Okay, so here at the end of the year means then it is a 1 year. They will give you like this only. You might have to find the keyword over it so that to find the answer. 12 you can able to take it up. CB is equal to what? We can able to call the value called what? That is 6,000. Okay, 6,000 you can 60,000. Sorry, 60,000 you can able to take it up. If the so B was getting out of the place, but getting out of the place before the end of the year. But we don't know what is the exact month he was getting out. So we can able to say that in the 1 year and the 12 month he was letting from any of the place. Okay, any of the month he was left. Okay, that was the thing they have given this one. And same like C is also like this. 7,000 he was joined after the 6 months only, after the some particular period of time only he was also lefting. We can able to call it as 12 minus X. So like the way we can able to put it up the value here. If you can able to possibly resolve this one, we can able to resolve that. We can able to call the 60,000, 70,000 and 7, like what you will have. Once you resolve this one, you will get the value like that is that like 50 times of, I mean 5 times of 12 we can able to call the 60, it will be left. Okay, 60 will be left here and you will have the value call 72. Okay, 72 it will not come. 6 times of 12 minus 6 we can able to call here in the place, and here in the place that is 7 times of 12 minus 6 we can able to call here in the place. Okay, so only the point is this, guys, we just want to know the value of what, that is, what is the thing of the thing they are asking in the one, that is the value of x is the one we are asking here. So then you see this one, guys, we having only two ratio that with the x. For the a, that there is no need of a value of x need to be there. We can't able to take the value of that. So, but we can able to take like this. Okay, how we can able to take like this, that I'm taking the 20 over it. So a by b, the profit of a and the profit of b, like what I'm taking it out. That is 20 by 18 is the profit. And same like the capital and the time they have mentioned in this one, that is 60 by 6 of 12 minus x. If I keep it out, so I'm just making a cross multiplication. If I make the cross multiplication, guys, I will get the answer called x is equal to 3 here in the place. So this is how the answer, you will sort out the answer in this particular thing. You have to understand here in the place. Got it, guys? I think you are clear about this one. We'll move to the next question, guys. Okay, so 5 years ago, everyone please read out the question. Okay, so 5 years ago, so the 5 years ago, the company lost 60% of its capital investment. In the next year, they received the amount in the two phase. So in the first phase, they have recovered the 1 lakh, and in the second phase, they have recovered the 80,000. What is the initial investment is the question. Initial investment. So initial investment, they have lost 60% of the capital. Okay. So then they are asking the what is the initial investment is the thing. It might be definitely it is going to be the higher than the amount they have called it as. Okay, so the probably the first thing I'm calling that is initial investment as X. I don't know what it is, right? So I'm calling it as X probably. That is a relative thing you can able to say here. So initial investment, I'm calling it as X. So you need a recovery of the loss amount. Okay, so you see this one, you 60% is loss. Okay, we don't know what is the amount, but in the recovery amount, in the recovery, so we have getting that. So the probably 1.1 lakh 80,000 I can able to get. Okay, after the recovery, 1 lakh 80,000 I have got here in the place. But here in this one, it is clearly saying that, so some 60% we had a loss. Okay, that thing we just want to find out. So X is the initial amount. This is a bulk amount here. In this one, we having the 60% loss. Okay, 60% loss it has happened, and you're getting the value called 1 lakh 80,000 rupees in your hand. So the probably you can able to say that X is equal to, so 1 lakh 80,000 rupees. So times of 100 by 60, you can able to call it as 0, 0, you can able to mention. If you multiply that, you will get the value that is 6 times of 3 is equal to 18. So if you multiply that, you will get the value called, finally, that's the thing like you can able to call the 3 lakhs is the correct answer for this question. So that is option B is the very correct answer for this question, guys. Okay, so this is the type 3 question. You see this one, it is talking about the initial investment. It is like a reversive thing they are asking in this one. Still, you just want to apply this one, guys. Okay, so we'll move to the next question, guys. Ravena and Sunithi have total of rupees 127. Sunithi and Avinash have a rupees of 153, and while Avinash and Ravina has 160 rupees. How much does the Ravina has is the question there in the place. Okay, you see this one, guys. Ravina and Sunita combined having the value called 127 rupees, and Sunita and Avinash having combinedly that is 153 rupees. And so they are saying that Avinash and Ravena, we can, they are giving that having the value called 160 rupees, 163 rupees. Okay, that's what the thing they have given in this one. You need to find out something like how much does the Ravina have? What is the money that Ravina have actually? You see this one? It is a combined thing they have given in this one. You just want to find out the individual way of proportion. How we can able to find out the individual way of the proportion? If you take this one, this is called 1 and this is called 2. Okay. If you're minusing this one, if you're making a difference means yes and yes get cancelled, and you will have the value called Ravina and what? That is Avinash we will get here. So that if I do this in the first step, okay, that is R plus S is equal to 127. Okay, and same like if I'm making this one, guys, if I'm making the, so that is S plus A is equal to what? 153. If I made it up, guys, I can able to get the value that Avinash minus Ravena, we can able to say that the 153, okay, it is a 153 only. 153 minus 27, 127, we can able to call the value called 26 is the value we will get here in the place. Okay, that is A minus R is equal to, that is 23. Now, you having the value called what? That is A plus R. You want to find out either like again quadratic equation, or either you can able to use the common method to find out the answer here. Okay, like I'm using the same like K minus R is equal to what? That is, so 26 they have mentioned here. Okay, so I need to keep the minus. So if I keep the minus, it will become a plus over here. Okay, so that this will get cancelled. If I'm again keeping the minus here, so this will give you the value called what? That is 2 times of R. 2 times of R is equal to 160 minus 24. We can able to call the value of what? That is 134. Okay, 134 is the value we can able to get here in this one. That is 2R is equal to 134. That R is equal to what? We can able to call it as 134 by 2 means it will give you the answer called what? That is 67 is the value we will get here in the place. That is option C is a very correct answer. In this question, we can able to solve this one. You guys got it, guys? Clear about it, this one? Okay, I'll go for the next question. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Okay. So I think we are done with the question, guys. I think we are done with the partnership also. So by this, we are completing one more, the point called the application of the ratio and proportion. I think this in the very clearly, all among the 10 questions you have solved along with me, you understand one thing. The first step, we're going to deal the variable only. You have to touch the variable. Once you're touching the variable, you just want to explore it, how it will be done, how we can able to find out the ratio. That is the first procedure. If you're finding the procedure of ratio, you will find the answer in the VC way. Either you need to take month or either you need to take it a year. Okay, so you have approached a different kind of the question that you need to very clear about this. Okay, if you clear about this, that is a very much important on this way, guys. Okay, so hope you guys understand the topic very well. I believe we can able to, if you have any doubt on this topic, guys, so please send me the, you can able to reach me to the comment box here. I will respond to you. If you need some personal queries to ask in this particular topic, guys, so please reach to us in the description box. We have attached one mail. So you can able to reach out to us so that we can able to give you the best solution for you. Okay. So still having any kind of the confusions, you can please give the mail to us so that we will help you on it. I hope, guys, you are done with the topic of the ratio and proportions. One of the application we can able to call it is a partnership. So partnership is a very silent topic, and none of the places they will give you the highlightment. But we have taught in the same way of the application as well as. Okay, so please learn the thing, and if you must to watch the previous session, guys, so please go through the previous session and watch it over there. That's a very important thing. And if you cover all these topics alone, it's much enough and sufficient to go with the direct placement exams, guys. I think you are done with this, guys. We are done, and we will see you in the next class. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you.
Hey, hold on. I'm back. I'm super excited to inform you that in last 2 months, we've been able to conduct around 50 drives and around 100 plus students have been selected for various MNCs. The packages are ranging from 3.5 to 10 lakhs. Stay tuned for more information by subscribing us on our YouTube channel, by liking our social media platforms like Facebook, Insta and LinkedIn. Thank you.